Welcome back to the latest video on my channel. In this episode, I am going to discuss about at 82, Karen Grassle finally reveals what Michael Landon did to her and fans are in tears. Before I begin, I kindly ask for your support. If this video or their legacy has touched your life, please give it a like and subscribe the channel as a sign of respect. Thank you. 1. The revelation: vulgar jokes during intimate scenes. In the recent clip, Grassle describes how Landon, as creator, writer, director, and her co-star, would make vulgar jokes on set, sometimes even in the middle of shooting intimate or emotional scenes. She framed it as a recurring form of mockery rather than humor. He'd say something off-color right when the camera rolled to break the mood. That disruption, Grassle suggests, undermined the emotional authenticity of her performances and created distress, especially when dealing with sensitive material. 2. The power dynamic and unequal treatment. Multiple sources, including Grassle's 2021 memoir, Bright Lights, Prairie Dust, indicate a clear power imbalance on set. Landon, as the show's dominant creative force, and in addition, Grassle was labeled a thrice-married alcoholic, felt empowered to treat her dismissively, and issue biting remarks about her personality or pay. 3. The fight over salary. Grassle had to negotiate a significantly higher salary after season 1 only to face subsequent resentment from Landon. One Reddit user put it bluntly: she negotiated a higher salary, and he remained bitter about it for the duration of filming. This financial pushback added fuel to ongoing tensions, affecting how Landon treated her in both private interactions and on camera. 4. Coping through self-medication. Grassle has acknowledged self-medicating to emotionally survive the environment. While details aren't deeply explored in the clips, sidebar discussions and her autobiography reference her reliance on alcohol and perhaps prescription, mood-altering drugs as a coping mechanism. A shared history, mending fences. Despite their fraught relationship, Grassle made peace with Landon before his death. His Wikipedia page notes, she subsequently mended fences with Landon prior to his death. In 2021, she even expressed gratitude that they reconciled, acknowledging the complexity of their relationship beyond conflict. 6. Fan reactions, empathy, and heartbreak. The video's comment section is filled with fans expressing deep sorrow and a shift in perspective toward the iconic show. One read, "What she reveals is raw, emotional, and deeply unsettling, leaving longtime fans heartbroken." Other fans shared disbelief, reflecting, "The more I learn about Michael Landon, the less I wish I knew, LOL." If you see in her interviews, she was angry with her pay. He didn't do anything. This mixture of empathy for Grassle and disappointment in Landon shows the emotional impact her disclosures have had. 7. Context from memoirs and previous interviews. Grassle's 2021 memoir and interviews give more context. Landon made derogatory remarks about her in front of cast and crew. He directed her to maintain a sweet, demure persona, even during distressing scenes, as if prolonging that public image was more important than authenticity. For Grassle, the stress of maintaining that facade reportedly contributed to mood struggles and alcohol reliance. 8. Why she's speaking up now. Grassle's choice to open up at age 82 underscores several factors. Time and distance. Decades have passed, reducing the power Landon's co-stars feel tied to. Societal shifts. In a post-Me Too era, victims and survivors feel more empowered to speak about toxic behavior. Personal healing. Having reconciled with Landon and found her peace, Grassle may feel a responsibility to share her truth. She's framed her message not as revenge, but as testimony, letting audiences see the human cost behind the on-screen sweetness. 9. Broader implications for TV history. Creative control and abuse. Celebrity creators like Landon wielded top-down power in the 1970s. Their choices had deep impacts on performers, often unchecked. Emotional labor of women. Grassle's account highlights how female actors were expected to hide distress and perform emotional labor under male authority. Portrayal in nostalgic classics. Even beloved shows can